Let's go. That's a keep. That's a keep. Oh, guys, it took me forever. It took me forever to figure out these crappie today. Just about when it's time for me to go. Hopefully you've stick around and watched this video this far. What's going on, YouTube? This is 903 Fishing. Welcome back to another episode, guys. I'm pretty excited about this one. I am in a creek today that I have been to once in a boat. It was a couple of years ago. Didn't end up filming anything. I'm excited. I'm in the kayak today, so we're out here with no electronics. Of course, guys, you know, I remember a few spots where I did catch a couple of crappie out of here. You know what? I think I've learned a little bit more about creek crappie since then. So I'm gonna see if we can catch some fish today. I'm gonna put y'all on my head, and I just want y'all to come along this journey with me today. If you haven't, smash the like button. It really helps out. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, you love you some crappie fishing, this is the channel for you. Smash it. Come join the family. We would love to have you. Now, guys, currently it is 33 degrees out here. All right, it's cold. We had a heavy frost this morning. And guess what? That is usually a good sign that the crappie have came in the creek. Bait fish are gonna come to warm up in the shallower water. Here come the crappie right behind them. So let's see what we can do today. Y'all stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Well, coming up on this bend right here. Always fish the bends, guys. I know you've heard me say it in a couple of creek videos, but always fish these bends. A lot of the time when the current gets up, it will erode, you know, out and make deeper pockets. So, you know, you got overhanging trees right here, which provides even more shade for crappie. They love it. No telling if there's limbs sticking down in there or not. I hadn't even threw in yet. What we're gonna do is we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees right here. And you telling me there ain't one crappie on them. Let's see, I don't remember where to start, how deep or anything, but we're just gonna roll with it. First cast of the morning. Still 33 degrees out here, y'all. It is about, it's at least 5 foot right there. I went ahead, no way. No way. Guys, I didn't even see the bite. I was just reeling up. Hey, creek crappie on the first cast. Oh, I don't know if that's good juju or not. I don't think that's a keeper, but it's our first fish. It's a good sign. Guys, that sucker is right at 10. We're gonna let this one go. That was crazy. So what I was gonna say is I started off with white. White's a great color. It's gonna imitate shad or minnow. That was weird on the first cast. Oh gosh, guys, I didn't even move it. I don't think it's a big one, but I did not move that. Look at that. Hey, that's a crappie. Guys, I'm going to show y'all everything today because I don't know if I'm going to catch another fish after this one. I really don't, but look at there. Had a white crappie right at 10 inches. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, guys, be sure to stay tuned here. We're gonna try to catch more than just little crappie. I think that's four, maybe 5 smalls. But you know what? Y'all know me. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on what I'm seeing, what I'm looking at, how I approach it, and all that good stuff. So don't go anywhere. I don't know how deep it is, y'all. I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting to see. That's pretty deep. I'm going to do a couple of casts. It's bluegill everywhere or something. They keep hitting it, but oh, that's not a bluegill. That's not. Hey, we got a little bigger. Guys, that was deep. It's like 6 foot deep. A little white crappie. Okay. All right, well, okay. Just caught that fish at 7 foot deep. Trees had a couple of fish on them, no doubt. I think, you know, I can hit those on the way back in, of course. But we're going to keep going up the creek. Every now and then, guys, I'll just give it a long cast. What is that? What is that? No way, that's another bass, is it? It's got to be. Oh, what the fudge? Okay. Well, guys, look, I'm going to be honest with y'all. That's a keeper fish. But you know what? Look at that, guys. My first keeper crappie, 11 incher, I snagged it. So you know what? I didn't catch that fish legal. So I'm going to put it back. I'll tell you what I want to do now. I want to post up on this bank now and give it a couple of spray casts in this area. I didn't catch that crappie legally, guys, so I'll put it back. Right thing to do. So, this is interesting. Let's just give it a few casts. I mean, how did I snag it? I have no idea. It's almost like he just ran into it, you know? You know what? We're going to go silver. Guys, I'm going to make a little color change. I know I've been catching a few fish with the white, but we're going to go silver. I want to see what this silver does. Guys, I just tried to put my anchor down right here, and guess what? It's an 8 foot anchor, like 8 foot of rope. And guess what? That sucker wouldn't touch the bottom. Right here. Is that not, I mean, I'm talking about right here. So guess what? Huge ledge right here. There he is. Oh, look at that. Ba-boom! Hey, guys. Look at that little white crappie. You know what, guys? We're catching crappie. That's fine. I think there's some bigger ones down there. I just think we got to find them. Guys, remember, when you come out to these creeks with no electronics, you are at a disadvantage. Now, the only thing that is on your side is the crappie are confined. I mean, they're obviously in the creek, if you know that. But if you don't know where, you got to use your knowledge that you've learned over, you know, your fishing, and put that to use. Now, crappie are either going to be really shallow in the creek or really deep. Now, I don't know the science behind that necessarily, but I have learned crappie are really shallow or really deep. There is a 10-foot hole right here. All right, guys, we've come across another bend. Now, this is a big bend right here, though. So I'm assuming we got some trees in the water here. Here's my electronics, my fish finder, my electronics today, guys. The paddle. I put that paddle in the water probably over 100 times when I'm out here with no electronics. just to see if I can figure out, give me an idea on how deep it is. That paddle's 6 foot long, I think. I think that's 6 foot long paddle. God, guys, I just threw it in. No. Oh, I just threw it in there. Look at that. Crappie. Let's go. Not a keeper, guys, but hey, I'll take it. Hold on a second, though. There he is. There he is. Crappie. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, I want y'all to look at something real quick. Look at this. Look at this high bank over here. That right there is called current. Has washed that out big time. So it's going to be deep. Look, it's that deep over there on that, right next to the bank. This could be a great place for some crappie. Now, I'm going to fish it. Just caught one. Small guy. But, I mean, there could be a lot of crappie in this little area. Got to find them. I thought we would have caught, oh gosh. Okay. I thought we would have caught some keepers by now. Well, look at there. Look at there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Boom, baby. First keeper that we've caught legally. Look at that, guys. Boom. Hey, guys, that is a 12-incher. 12-inch white crappie, baby. Let's go for the win. Dang, he popped that thing too. Hey, I've been waiting to get it out. Something that, baby. You never know, guys. We may have found something. Who knows? That was 2 casts, 2 fish. Bringing it off of that ledge over there. I knew there was some keeper crappie in here somewhere. At least one. Let's go. Change back to the white. I'm telling you guys, white, it's going to imitate that shad or minnow. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I mean, guys, look how big this area is right here. There could be fish all in. What the heck? Guys, I casted it and was not looking. Crappie? Oh my gosh, look. I don't think that's a keeper, but I wasn't looking. I was looking over there talking to you guys. Not gonna keep. It's close. Shoot, guys, that's almost 10. Was not looking. We may have found something, maybe. I don't want to get my hopes up too much because you just never know, but that was, I didn't even move it. I mean, I was looking over here, look back, cork's gone. But once again, guys, this is a bend, and it has that high bank. You see that high bank? You need to fish this area right in here. If you see anything like that, and it doesn't have to be that high of a bank. If you see a straight drop off where the current has been eroding the edge of that bank, if you see that, fish it. I just don't know how deep it is. You know what? I can do that right here, right now. Check it out. Slip cork set up. Let's go. That's going to be about, shoot. It's a little over 7 feet deep. Let's see. Throw that slip cork set up. You let it drop. Okay. It ain't that deep right there. Bring it out just a little bit. If that cork sits up, it's that deep. It's that deep. Guys, I haven't even gone over my setup. I don't know how far we are into the video, but 6.6 ACC, one piece, all right? Carbon X 500 for PISCIFUN, got the 10-pound ACC braid, my slip cork set up to a weighted barrel swivel, number 6 right here. 1/16 ounce jig head, Slab City Jig 903 series. Like I said, I don't know how far we are into the video, but we started off catching a lot of small crappie, and well, I'll be honest with you guys, I know there's more fish here. They're just not, I'm not saying they're not biting, but maybe I'm just a little bit off. So you know what? We're going to keep making our way up the creek here. Beautiful out here this morning. I haven't seen a soul. All right, guys, I have arrived back at this high bank. Instead of fishing it, you know, in front of it, I'm going to fish it from the side. Look at there. The first cast on it. First cast, guys. I don't think it's a keeper fish. I don't think it's a keeper. But it's a crappie. Look at that. A little black. Guys, as soon as I turn the camera off, I mean, and that's a key. If that's a crappie, that's a keeper. Yes, that's a toad. Oh my gosh. Now that is what we've been looking for. That is a slab black crappie. As soon as I turn the camera off, y'all see that? That's a toad. Now I don't know if that's a fluke or what. What the mess? I just threw it out here in the middle. As soon as I turn the camera off. Bop. Okay, guys. Well, as soon as I caught another fish, camera died. That's 2 crappie back-to-back casts right out here in the middle. I don't know if there's structure there. I don't know if they're just roaming the channel, but that's pretty good little ratio there. Maybe there's more fish, so we're gonna work it. Part of me wants to throw a double jig rig out there, cover more water column. I think these crappie are, look at that. I think these crappie are just, oh, is that a good fish? I think these crappie are just roaming. Oh, that's close to keeper status, baby. I don't think so. Close. Nope, just short of 10, guys, just short. These crappie are roaming. Should I put a double jig rig on? I mean, I'm catching fish. This is where I've been the most successful, right here in this area. Now, on the way up, I fished this ledge that I'm actually sitting on. Made a couple of random casts out here in the middle. Now I'm catching crappie out here in the middle of the creek. I think they're just roamers. They see that Slab City and they hit it. But caught a nice black crappie a while ago. There he is. Oh gosh. Dude, oh, if that's a crappie, that's a good one. Yeah, yes. I don't know if it's a keeper, but it's It's bigger than a lot of the other ones we've been catching in here. Wow, that's not a keeper fish. No, it's not. Come on, guy. Just short of 10. I mean, just short. Well, we found something, guys. There's a lot of fish right in this area. And hey, that's about where I was sitting in the kayak earlier, pitching up on this ledge. Now, there's a lot of fish out there. Well, guys, I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did it. Double jig rig. Now, the reason for this is, one, I don't think these fish are relating to any structure out here. I think this is a deeper hole in the creek, and I think they are roaming. So, like I mentioned earlier, this is going to cover more water, and it's going to cover the water column better, more in depth. So let's see if it works. I don't think they're relating to structure. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. There he is. There he is. First cast with the double jig rig, guys. And guess what? Is that a keeper? Look at there. He bit the top jig. Top jig. I don't think that's a keeper, but that's fun. No, just under 10. I think if we use this right here, I think we can find some big ones out there. That was the first cast with the double jig rig. Bit the top jig. There's another one. Back-to-back cast. Back-to-back cast. I wonder if he bit the bottom or the top. The top. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Hey, Magnolia? Look at that, guys. What do y'all call these where you're from? Little Magnolia. Black nose. Race car stripe. Now, I do find that interesting. I've caught both of my crappie on the top jig. I find that interesting. Throw over there and see what happens. Oh gosh. Right off the ledge. Hey, another little black nose. That one hit the bottom jig. So we're catching them on top and bottom here. So cast it right out here and see. Is he on? Look at that. Didn't even move it. Little guy. Didn't even move it, guys. Little black crappie. I don't know. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have been using this the whole time. What the mess, guys? I just threw it out there. I didn't. If that's is that a good key? Is that a good fish? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. That's a keeper. Don't come off, buddy. Hey, that's a keeper fish. Let's go. Hey guys, 11-inch black. Let's go. That's awesome. Okay. I didn't even move that. No, I didn't even move it. Look, I didn't move it. I didn't move it. What the mess? I didn't move it. That's two cat. This is a small guy right here, y'all. But look, little Slab City jigs. That's like a little white. Nah, yeah, that's a little white crappie. Guys, I didn't even move those jigs. Bluegill. Killing me, dude. Oh, that's not a bluegill. That's a crappie. Feels decent. Oh gosh. Not as big as I thought. Well, shoot, that's a keep. I think. Maybe not. Hey, 10 1/4. Let's go. I have figured something out with these crappie, y'all. It took me a long time, but I figured them out. And you know what, guys? I'm using regular old monkey milk, 903 series right here. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead, work my way up. Now, if you watched the very beginning of this video, there's another bend up here that I fished with some trees in it. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make a couple of casts around in here, on the way out, but I'm going to go back to that first bend and throw this double jig rig around and just see. Look at there. Look, guys. Randomly threw out. I think that may be a decent fish. Randomly threw out, guys. Popped it twice and boom. If that's a crappie, it seems decent. And it is. Look. Keeper black. Look at that. Top jig too. Look at that. That's a keeper fish. I'm not even going to measure it. That is crazy. Here I am, guys, randomly tossing out. If that's a crappie, it's a good fish. And it is. God, dog. Look at that fish. Big old white. Look at that, guys. Holy smokes. Bit the top jig. Look at that big old white crappie, guys. Nice. Now, if it works again, probably won't work now since I'm recording, but I literally popped that jig twice and it went under, the cork went under. Oh gosh, there's another one. I don't think that's a keeper. I think it is. Are you kidding me? I think that is a keeper. He's right at 10. Right at 10. Hold on a second. Are you serious? Guys, this is the first little spot I fished earlier when I first got in here. That's 2 casts, 2 fish right here. Now, if my thinking process is correct, should be fish over in this area. Oh, there he is. Oh gosh. Something else hit that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What is that? That is a keeper crappie. Guys, that is solid white. Wow. So when I came in here the first time, I fished the wrong area. There he is. Oh, dude. Let's go. That's a keep. That's a keep. Oh, guys, it took me forever. It took me forever to figure out these crappie today. Just about when it's time for me to go. Hopefully you've stick around and watched this video this far. Because, I mean, everything just kind of happened this way, but that is crazy, man. That's crazy. I bet we're almost to 10 keeps, I think. I wouldn't doubt it. What's going on, family? Well, you know what? Today was definitely an adventure, all right? When I got in the creek this morning, it was 33 degrees, cold. I was the only person here. And I had mentioned to y'all in the intro that I had been one time in this creek a couple of years ago on a boat. And I kind of went to a couple of those same places where I had caught, I remember catching a few crappie a few years ago. Now, guys, I went all the way up the creek as far as I could go, pretty much. And we caught a lot of small fish, lots of small fish. I was mainly focused on pitching up on the bank and letting that jig fall off of that ledge. Now, as you saw on the way back down the creek, I started pitching more in the middle of the creek. And you know what, guys? That is what these crappie are doing. They're in here, they're chasing shad, they're roaming. Now, guys, not all creeks operate the same, okay? Some creeks don't have as much structure as others. Some creeks just don't have the ledges like some of these other creeks do as well. So on the way back down, I started pitching in the middle of the creek, and guess what? I started catching a few fish. So in my mind, I started thinking to myself, maybe I could throw a double jig rig and cover more water and cover that strike zone more, or these crappie are chasing these shad. Switched over to a double jig rig, started catching more fish, and I started catching better fish. These crappie in this creek, they are roamers. That's what I like to call them. They are roaming. They're chasing bait. They're not much on the ledges. They're not much on structure, close to the bank either. Kind of weird. Like I said, this was really my first time in here in the kayak. No electronics. And guys, I believe we ended with about 10 keepers today. Not too bad. I bet we threw back 20, 25, maybe 30 smalls. So guess what? Overall, great day. I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, smash the like button. It really helps out. And if you're already subscribed, God bless you. Y'all know I would not be doing this without you guys. If you haven't checked out the links in the description of this video for all the gear that I use, be sure to go do that. If you're not subscribed and you love you some crappie fishing, whether it be from the boat, bank, kayak, it really doesn't matter. We do it all here on the 903 Fishing channel. If you want to learn how to do that and you want to learn their patterns to where you know where they are every month out of the year, guess what? This is the channel for you. Smash that subscribe button. Come join the family. Like always, like, comment, and subscribe to 903 Fishing. Y'all have a great day. God bless.